Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. You know how my reads go. Get yourself comfortable. Get yourself a cup of tea. Get yourself a snack and let's crack on, shall we? Now, I always start off my readings with a legal disclaimer, and I know sometimes they can be boring or tedious and people like to skip, but they are important, okay? So I'll make them as quick as possible. Please know that all of my readings, personal and collective, are for entertainment purposes only. If anything comes up in the areas of law, finance, mental health or physical health, I am not a trained professional and I can't speak for some reason. Blah, blah, blah. Someone is definitely, I heard fluffing their lines. Someone's fluffing their lines. Know that I'm not a trained professional, excuse me. And if anything does come up, please use your discernment and ensure that you are speaking to somebody in that sector who is trained, who can give you that advice that you need before taking any advice from spirit or from me or from any tarot reader, okay? Know that if I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I'm picking up on energies. It's really up to you and your story, how that fits. Whether you assigned a gender, swap the agendas around, get rid of the genders altogether or leave them as you hear them, okay? Again, don't make the story fit if it doesn't. If it does not resonate for you, it's okay. This is a collective reading, meaning some things are going to resonate and some things are not. Now, let's get into it. Divine Healing and Horus. I knew had Egyptian energy coming through. Now I'm going to ring my lovely lady bell. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device now, okay? Okay. So I done some attunements last night to Sekhmet, and it was powerful energy, very, very warm, powerful energy. And we've got Horus coming through as well. So we have Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Okay, so for someone here, they may, I don't know if you work with Egyptian deities or if you have these energies around you, or if these energies are calling to you, or there is an energy very, very similar to Horus. Because that behind him looks almost like a portal, doesn't it? Miraculous changes are occurring. People are going through different timelines or through portals. And I had an activation of some sort or an attunement, like I did an attunement last night for myself. There may be an attunement coming through for someone here. And this is heart healing. Because it says Hilarion. But for some reason, it's reminding me of Archangel Raphael. And it says on here, honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So right now I had a cosmic shift. A cosmic shift. How interesting. Any other cards? Yeah. Okay. Can I get one more, please? Just as a clarity. Just the clarity on the other two cards. Thank you. Master Buddha's coming through. So you have here increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Someone's definitely up leveling. A cosmic shift. I keep hearing there's a cosmic shift or a cosmic... Yeah, cosmic shift just keeps coming up. So far we have got Cosmic Gateway, increased awareness and divine healing. Wow, those are some beautiful energies to be coming through. Now let's see what else we need to know. Tell me more about this. Oh, lover is coming through. We've got great passion and devotion and unbridled appreciation of someone or something, with lover coming out. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So there's somebody coming in that is like for like, but on the other side you have companion in reverse. And it says here, betrayal by misusing confidence is loss of personal identity. This is what someone is healing. Shut the front door. This is what someone is healing. I heard this is a massive Saturn return for someone. This may be what is highlighted in someone's Mercury retrogrades. Whenever they have Mercury retrogrades, I don't know if this comes up. There is, it's not so much there is a need, it's happening for someone here, or it's about to happen. A lot of shadow work is going on. Betrayal by misusing confidence is loss of personal identity. With that being this way, and lovers, there is either someone coming in to help with healing this, or this is what you are healing as a cosmic shift right now. And this is what ends this cycle for someone, because I've said it before, this is something that I learned and it really hit home for me personally, that we do not have a type when it comes to a job, when it comes to our friends, when it comes to specifically romantic partners. We have a pattern, and that pattern is usually enforced by wounds from the past. And usually, and again, I'm not a psychologist, I'm just very, very interested in it. And I am a qualified daycare teacher. So when I look at child psychology, and that's something that I had to study, is that a lot of our wounds are created in childhood. Those are traumas that are kind of generational and passed down. But there is, for someone here, they may have lost their identity while in relationships with other people. And what I mean by that, I do not mean cowering in fear, but it's almost like wanting to appease the other person to the point that we only listen to the music that they like. You only go to the restaurants that they want to eat at. You only watch the programs that they want to watch. And there's a difference in accommodating someone else's needs and allowing that person's identity to take over yours. And that's what's coming through here. So for someone here, this is what they're healing. Can I get one more card, please? Just one more. Ooh, that's too many. I'm going to do it again. Just one. And on the table, please. Okay, interesting. So you've got Liberator coming out in reverse. Imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. So this is very much to do with some sort of dysfunction in a relationship. And this is what's going to be healed. Is allowing, it's almost like being submissive because the other person's dominant, not being submissive because that's what you like. Because in some people in some roles in relationships, they like being the sub and they like their partner being the dom, whether that's in life or whether it's in the bedroom. But, and I say but because everyone has their kinks, and if that's your kink, go for it. What I mean though is when it's not a kink, it's almost like if you've got that card there saying, losing your identity and then lover coming up and then talking about, more or less imposing tyranny and blah, blah, blah. This is for someone here, a wounding where they constantly submitted to the other person because they thought that's the way that they appease them. That's how they get them to like them. And it may have been a subconscious thing. It doesn't have to be a conscious thing of if I do this, they'll like me. If it's ingrained in someone here from childhood, that's how love goes, then that's exactly how love goes, if that makes sense. And this is what's going to be healed. They need to submit to somebody else. And instead, it's not about, and also at this present moment in time, it's not about being the dominant one or being the submissive one. It's about finding someone's footing in their own identity and what they like, what they don't like, be that in the bedroom or out of the bedroom, what it is that they want to watch on TV. Them saying no is a full sentence and being comfortable with confrontation. And I don't mean comfortable in confrontation where they're seeking out arguments or stuff like that, because confrontation doesn't have to be aggressive. It can be as little as saying, no, I'm not comfortable doing that. Or no, I was watching so-and-so, or I had the radio on that song. If you want to put something else on in about 20 minutes, you can, but I'm listening to this right now. It's those types of things. And I say as little because those are actually quite big for someone here. But this increased awareness, deep connection, and trust your inner voice, someone is starting to do so. Or you're really being encouraged to do so. You're really, really being encouraged to do so. You've got ascendant masters, angels, and Egyptian deities coming through. So that this is what I mean by a cosmic shift. Something big is coming in. And I keep hearing this saying, new year, new you. It's not a new you. It is the you that you've always been, but you've just never known. There's a difference. When people keep saying, the new you, it's like you are changing a part of yourself. So everyone's surprised. It's not, you're coming into yourself, or someone here is coming into themselves. They're allowing almost like the shell of a pistachio to be pulled away so you can actually see the beautiful you inside. But that's including those strong boundaries and going, actually, this was a wounding that I learned from when I was young, from my peers, from my family, from my caregivers, from whoever. And that isn't what I want. And that divine healing, honor your sensitivity. If someone's feeling quite sensitive or needing to kind of hermit a little bit, do so. And don't feel guilty about not doing certain duties. So for example, if you're the person that always answers, if there's someone's got a problem, you're the one that everyone goes to. And usually they'll call you up and blah, blah, blah. Being able to go, do you know what? I do not have the emotional space right now to support you. I hope that you're okay. I love you, but I need some time by myself. I won't be answering any calls and I will not be answering your messages. And then putting your phone on to do not disturb for however long it is that you need. If you need a week, put it on for a week. Doesn't mean that your phone won't ring. It doesn't mean that you won't get messages. It just means that you will not be constantly alerted. If you're able to do that and it's safe for you to do that, and that is a choice that you wish to make, that is what you're being asked to do. Especially with this on your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal, and your light can support others. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So this is being very kind to yourself, especially if you are feeling vulnerable or raw, or if you are going through something and this is being heightened, or no, it's been illuminated for someone here with that increased awareness, deep connection, and trust your inner voice. The fact that you have a massive team stepping forward all at the same time, there's a reason for this. Why? And it's very protective. It's like putting someone in a little chrysalis or a little cocoon and just going, you rest in there, you journal away, or you binge on Netflix, or whatever it is that you need to do to kind of decompress, but not to ignore. Because there's a difference between going, I'm going to numb it out and pretend it's not there, and I'm just going to binge watch TV and pretend my problems aren't there, to, I know it's there and I'm feeling really raw at the moment, or I'm feeling very vulnerable, or I'm feeling triggered, and I've wrote down how I feel, or I've talked to myself about it, and now I just want to decompress and I want to doom scroll a little bit, or I want to paint, or I want to watch TV. There's a difference there. You're being encouraged, if this does resonate for you, to take your time. Take your time. Because you've got 7 of Wands here to the 4 of Wands. There is something going on here with competition over your... It's not your identity, it's your sense of foundations. Sense of foundations is coming out. Or does someone always compare themselves to other people's perception of security? It's almost like when I was young, I really had an issue with my tummy. It's not my favourite part of me, but it's part of me and I love it. But when I was young, I always had a little bit of a pot belly, and it reminds me of Pulp Fiction, when that little French girl, her boyfriend is Bruce Willis, and she says that she wishes that she had a little pot belly, just a little pot belly. And I had a tiny little pot belly. Growing up as a teen, I used to be really conscious of it, and I always used to compare myself to other girls walking down the road. That's the first thing I'd look at. Do they have a belly like mine? And it was an unconscious thing that I was doing, and I didn't realise until older. I didn't need to compare myself. This body has got me through 40 years of my life. It has seen me through many dark nights of the soul. It's been injured and healed, and so on and so forth. And someone here is being told they don't need to compare. Someone who's comparing security. You've got comparisons and you've got competition. Tell me more about the 7 of Wands. Can I get a bit of clarity on this? Because do we have outside energies coming in, or is this just 5 of Swords? 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like someone's making a decision. It's a bit scary. Or someone's going to be asked to make a decision, and it may be a bit scary, and not because it's bad or it's something's happening or anything like that. And it's because a lot of my readings sometimes pick up on people outside doing stupid stuff and trying to send stupid things towards a collective. And that's why I was asking. But in this one, it's more to do with... yeah, look, you've got 6 of Cups coming out. This is to do with the past. The 5 of Swords come out in reverse. This is like looking for peace. 9 of Cups here is in reverse as well. So this is having displeasure in something. And then the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. So that is not investing in something. Because the Ace of Pentacles upright is about an investment, isn't it? Someone is being told to don't invest in... It's not negativity from the past, but it's having the increased awareness of what it is that has wounded someone here when it comes to relationships, and how they either overpour or overgive or overchase or whatever that may be. And even if you've moved away from those relationships and you no longer do those things, someone here is being encouraged by their angels, by their ascendant masters, by, deities that are near them, or saying to them, there is this portal, this timeline that you're going to walk through. And it might be scary to now address what it was that was making us chase too much, or not love too much, but over helicopter, over give. What is it from the past that made us do so? And I feel like with this Hilarion coming through, I don't know who Hilarion is. If anyone does, I'd love for you to put it in the comment, because I'm ever the student and I love learning. But honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal, and your light can support others is also giving me Archangel Raphael. This is matters of the heart. And Archangel Raphael is also the Archangel of air. So he's the healer magician. This is about talking about our feelings, or at least analysing them, a little bit like a Virgo, a very I can't say it now, Mercury energy. And you've got here, yeah, the Two of Pentacles in reverse to Temperance. This is about making that decision to heal from something or to alchemize something, and doing it in your own way at your own pace, but not ignoring that it's there. So the Two of Pentacles is usually about juggling something, right? And this is taking that choice, making a choice. And you also have here the Temperance. And Temperance is about healing, it's about alchemy, and it's about balance. And it's finding the right balance. There is also certain things that someone needs to do, or someone does, to decompress, to desensitize, I'm hearing. Some breathing techniques. Doing small things. Because I'm looking back at this Liberator card. I don't know if someone's ex was very controlling. Imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints, is upside down. And I think this is also the reason why someone's guides here, or team of highest light and resonance, is really encouraging, gently but encouraging right now, to take those steps in looking at why certain things happened, why we act the way that we do in certain relationships, is because there may be somebody coming in that's going to remind us of those past wounds. We're always being tested, or kind of like reminded by the universe, just to see whether or not we've learned that lesson, you know. And many of us, we passed the tests with flying colours. But this here, if this is, I feel like there may be someone coming in at some point. I don't think it's right this instant, like today, but it's round the corner, because that, I feel like someone here, when they really get to the crux of why it is that they act like ABC in a relationship, and this is not me, you know, poo-pooing or judging anyone, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we all have wounds to some varying degree. Some have them very deep-seated and some of them don't, but 99.9% of our wounds start in childhood, you know, and being able to go back and go, okay, that's what happened. That's the reason why when I'm in a relationship, I do this, this, and this. This is why I guard myself, or this is why I have no boundaries. This is why I blah, 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 blah. This is why I fall in love too quickly and then get my heart broken. Or this is why I don't trust. Being able to see what that is, and then not only see what that is, but start putting in little steps that help us to heal those things. These seem to be like actions. I'm getting thought bubbles as well. For someone, tapping is maybe really, really good for them. Tapping here. Here, 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 here. Then underneath the armpit, right there, there, and here. So I don't know who it is that needs that. Because the more I look at this, the more there is this energy of someone reliving a past memory or experience that was not nice when it came to a relationship, and deep healing. My phone goes off every flipping day, doesn't it? Okay. I don't know if somebody is in therapy at the moment for this, because you've got High Priest or High Priestess upside down. There's a lot of manipulation. So this could be that whoever this person is for you, that could be a mother, auntie. It could be, you know, your ex-boyfriend or husband or wife, or he, she, they. Whoever that is for you, there is someone. Your team of highest light and resonance is asking you to look at this. They're asking you to look at this right now. Because there's something about home. And someone has, the only thing I remember from my dream download, or the parts that I was told to share, is someone's childhood pet. They come to someone in their dream when they need to feel safe, or when they're not feeling safe in the waking world. And that's what I got in the dream download of this animal kind of laying and sleeping with their back to the ground, and they were open wide like this. And I know that, you know, for dogs and cats and so on and so forth, when an animal sleeps with their chest open or like this, they feel completely and utterly safe. They feel completely and utterly safe around you and in that environment. And there is a calling coming in from someone's childhood pet to call to them before you go to sleep. If you need comfort, but they are with you. Someone's pet is with you, and you may not see this because you also have this upside down. You may not see this. There's also a call for someone to come off of social media for a while, just to rest. There's something about rest and recharging that's really important at the moment. Really important, because you've got 10 of Wands upside down, and you've got the 7 of Wands here to the 5 of Cups. The 10 of Wands, this is a massive burden. Who had to carry someone in a past relationship? Be that romantic, be that family, be that friends. Who had to carry someone? And with that companionship upside down, there's loss of personal identity, betrayal by misusing confidences. There's someone here from the past that was not grateful in any way, shape or form of whatever service it was that you gave to them, whether it was, you know, someone that you had to nurse, you know, and I don't mean nurse as in a baby, but I mean take care of because they were bedbound, or it could have been that you had a past partner who had mental health issues and they wouldn't get themselves, you know, checked out, or they wouldn't go and speak to anyone about it and it weighed you down. It could be that you had a best friend, you know, however long back, that, you know, you really helped them out and let them lean on you, and it ended up that they were sucking you into their drama and you became part of it. You know, if they were having arguments with the father of their child somehow, and I say that, look, and what opens 3 of Cups, which is third party, they start pulling you in, and then you become the go-between between the two, for example. And then when the father wants to speak about the child or whatever, they phone you rather than phoning them, and then you're in the tangled mess. There's an energy here of healing boundaries as well, healing and having healthy boundaries, because there's 7 of Wands coming out again. There is something I keep getting, rather than I keep getting competition or comparison, and 5 of Cups also. 5 of Cups is a lack. It's a lack mindset. It's almost I don't have love, I don't have this, I don't have that. And you've got the Empress and you've got the 3 of Cups. So for someone, this could be third party, or this could be a drinking buddy that you went out with. Empress, auspicious growth. Working through this is going to bring in a lot of auspicious growth for someone here. A lot. Now, tell me more about this High Priestess in reverse, please. So we have the High Priestess in reverse with tarot cards and guidance and renewal and rebirth. There is someone here that I'm getting really energy vampire kind of vibes. This is definitely the type of person that revels in drama or having something to talk about with other people, because underneath that they're very insecure. Now this 7 of Wands it can be competition coming from other people, but I'm getting more than anything, this message coming through is about how you take the time to pour into yourself right now, that take the time to listen to your body's cues. If you are tired and it's 7 p.m. but you're back from work and you want to sleep, you know. If you're going out for the day and you really want to go to the ice cream van that's just come up, but there's just kids there, but you're the only adult there getting ice cream, go and get an ice cream. Do you know what I mean? It's those types of cues that your guides are letting you know. Take time, be sensitive with yourself, not just your emotions, your mental body, your physical body, all of those things. I heard for someone, don't overwork out. I heard even if you're angry, don't overwork out, because you will put your body into strain. But this you'll with it, there's a rebirth coming for somebody who is an alchemist, an absolute alchemist. But either if you've been reading your cards, you may have not been getting the messages that you wanted to hear when it comes to prosperity. Boundaries come out. I knew this was to do with boundaries. Someone's boundaries are being invaded, or somebody is having to learn to have stronger boundaries, whether that is about who you share your money with, who you share your blessings with, or who you share your time and effort with. Because someone here either is still draining your energy, connected to your energy, or is just connected in the fact of a memory. And it may be that this person is taking up space rent-free in your head and your heart. And that's not to say that, you know, again, we're human, that happens, and it's part of kind of the grieving process when things like this happen to us. However, you are being told by your guides, it's now time for you to pour into yourself, for you to look at the reason why these things happened. And I heard for someone why they kept happening in the past, or you kept meeting the same type of person, be that friend. For someone here, that is a friend. I want to find out more about why we got guidance in reverse. We've got Yule and we've got Herbal Kitchen coming out. Let me swap those over. I'm going to put you there. So I've got them all together and you there. This is somebody who, whoever it is that you feel has betrayed you or hurt you in the past. And I don't mean feel as in it's only a feeling if you feel like that, as in, you know what I mean, okay? I'm not dismissing anybody here. Whoever did this was very aware that you were more stable than they were. You were much more stable than they were. And you've got spell in reverse and you've got magic in reverse. Something... If this is the same person that you're having issues with now, if somebody is sending, for example, spell work or blah, 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 especially with spell in reverse, it's not working either ways because you've got candles in reverse. So they tried doing something this spring, but they were outed for doing so with cloak in reverse and then death in reverse. So whatever they were doing has outed them. They're properly outed. Now, I know that there's somebody here doing some sort of negative manifestation. But this is not just spell work. This is the way someone speaks about someone in the collective. And I heard this will blow over. Whatever it is that they've been saying will blow over. And only the people that are important matter. Is that right? There's a saying, and I can't remember what that saying is when it comes to that. Yeah, look, Two of Cups to the Princess of Cups. I feel like this is coming back up because you're right. There is somebody coming forward who is going to remind someone here in the collective of a person in the past who was very manipulative or just created a lot of like pain that they're healing from. This person is here to remind someone here of the fact that maybe one, the wound isn't completely healed. And this is why you're getting, you know, your angels, you're getting ascendant masters, and you're getting deities coming forward saying this is the time to, you know, for divine healing, to honor your sensitivity, to retreat and recharge and heal, and that your light can support others, but you need to put that into yourself first, and that your thoughts and that are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. This person's just going to come in almost like a test. I feel like this person's coming in as a test, but I don't get that this person is coming in as a test to make you fall down, because you know you hear that in tarot sometimes. Oh, you were tested and you passed it because you didn't take this person's offer, or blah blah blah, and this person's sneaky. I don't get it with this person. I'm not getting that whoever this person is that's coming forward is a sneaky mofo that wants to make you fall on your butt. I'm getting that whoever this person is, because Lover came out in the upright. Okay, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. There is somebody that's going to come in that's going to be so flipping open and so safe and so balanced that it's going to highlight for someone the areas in which, when they look at their past relationships, be that with their family, their friends, or romantic, they're going to see where the dysfunction is. There you go. That's what this is all about. You're going to see where that dysfunction is. And it's almost like if you're used to arguing just to get your point across because the other person would never listen and they'd always dismiss your feelings, you're going to be introduced to somebody who's just open, who's like, okay, so I'm listening. What do you want to say? And there is this energy of, because you're so used to someone, for example, making you have to shout or, you know, wave your arms in distress just to be seen. How do you then approach somebody who is so calm and collected and open and interested? And that's the energy that's coming through. And that's what I mean by the universe is testing you. It's not testing you to see whether or not you're going to get tricked. It's testing you to see whether or not you're going to be open, and you're going to step into this new timeline. Because this is a manifestation that somebody asked for. They asked for somebody, a person, place, or whatever this is. I feel like it's a person with Lover coming out. Somebody manifested this. Somebody asked the universe for this person with specific traits. And I know that we shouldn't, you know, you should not romanticize those specific tastes of, I want my Prince Charming, it has to be tall and he's got to have a chiseled jaw and he has to have this much money in the bank. That's not what I'm talking about in any way, shape or form. Even when it goes, they have to be kind and they have to like animals. There's a little bit of truth to this. Somebody here has like blown out a candle and made a wish that they meet somebody who is like them, who is open, who is spiritual, who is this, who is that, who's eager to learn, I heard. And this person's coming in, and this is the test now, because there's a rebirth coming. That's why I felt Sekhmet, and that's why I was speaking about Sekhmet, because she is the alchemist. She will take pain and anger and volatile energies and alchemize that into gold, into pure gold. And she will help people through really tough times in their life. And she will mother you like you are her child. If you leave, a couple of offerings, you could light a candle for her. And that's only if that resonates, because not everybody works with deities. But I work with her and she is a fabulous energy. Absolutely fabulous. Very empowering. So anyone that is kind of being called towards Egyptian deities and has heard of Sekhmet, especially with the Empress coming out, she may be calling to someone here. Horus definitely is. And I hope this is your chance now. So someone as well, one of the guided messages that came through was beginners luck or beginner's book. Beginner's guide to Book of Enoch. So somebody may want to either get a beginner's guide to the Book of Enoch, or may actually benefit from reading the Book of Enoch as well. Queen of Pentacles is coming out to the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who doesn't say what they actually mean. Someone's a little bit manipulative with their words. So this is whoever this person is, whoever this high priest or high priestess is. When it comes to competition, when it comes to someone here may be trying to press someone's buttons. They want someone, so they want somebody to be fearful about going into this new timeline, going through this portal. I heard the portal of love, because money is, they've bet money on it. There's a lot of money riding for this person here on someone in the collective failing this test and allowing fear to take over. Allowing fear to take over, because the sun is about growth. It's about growth. When it's in reverse, it's not growing. You've got the Emperor in reverse as well. And then you've also got the Magician. Now the Emperor is all of the kings in one, and that is not it's not conducive to just being, a man, the Emperor. That can also be a woman, a he, she, they. But with it in reverse, this is somebody who is somebody may be really feeling emotional at the moment, or feeling very emotionally sensitive, because we did start off with a card saying honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Someone's being told to remember that you have all of the resources that you need right now for exactly what it is that you want to create. You just have to think outside of the box with this. Now you're with rebirth. Someone may have already gone through a rebirth in the winter, and now that we're coming into spring, and I know that this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, if it resonates for you, it doesn't matter the time frame. Don't worry about me saying winter and spring. But there definitely seems to be something's going to happen in summer. Something big is happening in summer when it comes to finances, resources, and another wish will be granted. Another wish will be granted. And you've got Hanged Woman in reverse. This is coming through. And you've got Princess of Cups. So this is some sort of offer. So you may not have met this person yet, this lover, whoever's coming in. For some of you, you may already be talking to them. This person's coming in, man. And look, you've got dreams in your dreams, you guys. In your flipping dreams. Anything else? This one? Yes or no? No? This one? Let me have a look at y'all before I go. What do we need to know? Last ones. Now it says here, choices, knowledge and illumination. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. So something's going to grow, but I don't know if someone has a fear here. There is definitely, and I think the reason why Spirit didn't really want me to highlight too much about people on the outside is because they're irrelevant. We can do tarot readings on what he said and they said and she said and they did this and they did that and what a bee and what bastard and blah, blah, blah. And those will always come through. But I feel like this is coming from someone's guide saying, even though you have the clown circus in town, this is what you should be focusing on. This is your healing. This is you taking time to recharge, to regenerate, because there's been a rebirth for someone already. And I had a hard winter. It may have been a hard winter for someone. Now this Emperor, I'm not getting this Emperor being immature or being silly or anything like that, or prone to anger, because that's what the Emperor can be. The Emperor in reverse, though, is also about procrastination. It's almost like knowing what to do, but not taking those steps, because especially with this pairing with the Hilarion Divine Healing card, someone here may be worried or feeling, someone's in their feels at the moment. Maybe it is not feeling good enough, or, you know, maybe I never find that person. Maybe that person's not real. Maybe there isn't someone here for me. It's that. And when you've got Horus, Cosmic Gateway, saying your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, be aware of this. And it doesn't mean that you can't have thoughts like that. It's just being aware that and saying these are just thoughts. I am not my thoughts. I am not my feelings. Because you are, as you see with this, that infinity sign, your energy is infinite. Your energy is eternal. Energy cannot be destroyed. And I don't know why I felt like saying that. Someone here needs to know that they are more than just their meat sack and the 3D senses that they have. Your emotions and what you think and feel are temporary. And there is beautiful things coming in for you. Someone is being asked to look into the art of detachment. But don't dismiss how you feel, but don't hold on to it either. I think that's what this is coming through here. Honor your sensitivity. Honor how you feel. If you want to have a cry, have a cry. If you want to punch a pillow, punch a pillow. If you're feeling grief, then grieve. But know that it's temporary and it does not make you who you are. It is just, it's energy in motion. Because you look at that and it says here, intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. Things are changing. Things are going to change. But I heard someone has to be, I heard open to the divine. And you've got to remember anything that's happening in the background with them trying to send things to kind of press the buttons to a wound, a deep-seated wound. I feel that probably everyone has to a certain degree when it comes to certain childhood wounding. They're trying to get someone here to either distance themselves from this new lover if you've already met them, or to set it up so that you are in a different vibration to this person. So when they come in and they may trigger this wound and you're kind of like, why do I feel, you know, why have I got my back up about this person? Why do I not trust this person? Or why is this person being so nice to me? It's so that whoever this person is seen as, you know, if they're triggering me, then it must be a red flag, rather than they're triggering me because this person is being really open and really patient and really lovely about, and really vulnerable, I heard. Because this person they may honor their sensitivity. And that's the difference between someone coming in and triggering you because they're being an a-hole, or because they're not, you know, they're not respecting your boundaries and they're breadcrumbing or they're gaslighting, to somebody who says, okay, you need a bit of space, just message me when you want to hang out or when you're blah, blah, blah. And they still send a message going, I'm just making sure you're okay. You don't have to message back. You have to take each of, and please remember that when I say things like this, I am talking to a collective. So if you have experience of somebody who actually was gaslighting you and they were doing all those things and messaging you every day, and then they were being hot and cold with you, that's not what I'm talking about. Someone here needs to use their intuition and not their fear-based wound to lead them. And you've got here, tick seed, always joyful. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. Wow. And a wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. There you go. That's the difference, okay? You're going to know the difference between a wise man and a fool. The wise man, who is going to be this person that triggers these things that are already there for you to heal, somebody has dignity without pride. And this fool, and I feel like there is someone in the background who may be coming forward as this fool has pride without dignity. There you go, there's a difference. There is the different answer. I feel like I want to leave this here. I might have a look at y'all very quickly. Let me quickly have a look at you. And then I think we should go. And then you've got here, romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So this is romance. This is definitely romance for someone here. Twin flame. So for some people, if that resonates with you, this could be a twin flame that's coming in. Okay. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And then freedom underneath. And we started off with liberator in reverse. Whoever this person is going to help liberate some of these, I think, maybe preconceived misconceptions that someone may have about how to trust, how to open up, how to communicate, how to love. And it's not saying that you do not have the capabilities to do this, not at all, but we all, to some degree, have some sort of like guarding around our heart because of the experiences that we have had. And this person is coming in and they're going to be the total opposite of everything that has been experienced in the negative. And with that is going to come freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay, I'm not going to show you the other side because for some reason there's a lot of naked people in this. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see when I post and you can see more of my content. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, you guys are awesome. Hearts. Kisses. Please know that I still have a GoFundMe page up. I am so proud of everyone who has already shared the post, who has donated. The GoFundMe page is for our awesome soul called Connie. She has a shelter out in Sri Lanka, in the east coast of Sri Lanka, for the dogs and cats that live on the streets. She is at full capacity at the moment, and they're always at full capacity. She has 150 dogs and 50 cats. But this shelter is the only shelter in the east coast of Sri Lanka, the only shelter, and they are always at full capacity. And every day they go out and they medicate the dogs that need medicine. They take the dogs and cats that have been injured to the hospital, which is mainland Kandy, which is hours and hours and hours away. They feed the animals, they play with them, they spend time with them, they educate the community around them and sponsor certain families who are willing to take in animals. Now, I know it doesn't sound like a big thing, but in Sri Lanka, animal care isn't the biggest thing. Animals are used for either work or to guard the home. And the best way to stop there being so many street animals is to neuter them, but it costs money, and a lot of people in Sri Lanka don't have lots of money, especially on the outskirts when you go into the smaller villages. And the biggest influx of money was coming through tourism. So when the pandemic hit, it shut down tourism completely. It shut it down, and most people's businesses ran on tourism. So they went from having the normal amount of money coming in to absolutely flipping nothing. And then their government decided to get rid of the certain pesticides they were using on their rice paddies. So their food went down as well. They literally had nothing. My sister, her daughter, so my niece is half Sri Lankan, and they go to Sri Lanka to visit family, and they're in contact and stuff like that. And one of my niece's cousins, who's older, was saying they had to, at one point throughout the pandemic, they had to go and look for sticks and wood to burn because the electricity just cut out, or they couldn't afford the gas. So when it comes to Sri Lanka, it's not that they are not interested in looking after animals, it's that they are taking care of themselves first. They have to take care of themselves first, which means they just have they have so many street dogs, so many, and they are beautiful animals. But if they get hit by a tuk-tuk, they are just left. They're left to die or left to heal the way that they are. And those who do survive end up crippled or end up, unable to take care of themselves, and then they pass away. And what Connie does, it may only be in one corner of the eastern coast of Sri Lanka, but she's the only shelter there, and she has a very, very small staff that help her, and this is her life's mission. Anyone that would like to help donate, there is a link down below. If you can only afford $1, £1, that's absolutely okay. That's wonderful. That's amazing, because every penny, every cent counts. Me and my sister started with the aim of £400, which is about $450. We have surpassed that. We have completely surpassed that because of you amazing souls. We have made 3,580, I think it is, and that's in sterling pounds. So that's about $3,400. We haven't told Connie yet. we're waiting until the 1st of March or around that time to then send it to her. And we can't wait. We can't wait to send it. It means that the animals that are in that shelter, they actually get toys, they get sleep max, they have, she'll have more money to go out and neuter lots and lots and lots more animals, and to see if she can rehome animals as well. So if you would like to be part of that, if you would like to join in that, have a look down below. Please know that my readings, I haven't taken it off of my sorry, I'm really tired, off of like the comment pit at the bottom. I keep forgetting, but my readings are closed. They are not open at the moment. If you email me now, you will not hear back from me for a couple of weeks, because I am now going through all of the emails that I've got from other people. Once I have got through everybody and I have been able to provide the service that they need, I will then be opening up my readings again. So if you email me now, you will not hear back from me for a couple of weeks. You can email me if you want, and then just send me a prompt on the day that I say that I open it up, and it will keep your email at the top. Otherwise it will get lost in the sea of other emails that I have, because I have 2 emails, which means that's 4. I have 2 emails, so I get a lot of people coming through. I think that's it. Please remember, I don't take PayPal as a payment. If you pay me through PayPal and then 2 months later go, where's my reading? Well, I don't know, because if you are paying me through PayPal and I've told you not to, I don't check my PayPal. I don't look in that. On occasion I might go on there and go, oh my gosh, I got a donation, that's awesome. But I don't check it, I don't look in there. If you send any type of payment that is not a donation through PayPal, you will not get a refund until you email me and tell me, oh, by the way, I didn't listen to your boundary and I threw it in there instead. You'll get a refund and you won't get a payment. Please respect the boundaries that I put in. They're basic and they're healthy. And if you ignore me, then you will not get a reading. But with that being said, you guys were awesome. Do not get conned by anyone in the comment section pretending to be me. If it says Bronwen's Cove Tarot as a handle, that's not me. My handle is the Cove 111, and on my sister channel, on the North Star Tarot, my handle is shinebright222. If you are getting contacted on this channel or on that channel by anyone who does not have that the handles I've just named, they are hustlers just trying to rip you off for some money. Please just book and report them, okay? I love you guys. Stay awesome. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Eep.